Happy 2019! Welcome back, guys, to Coaster Studios. I'm Taylor, the owner and creator of the channel, and this is that wonderful time of year where I am so pleased to announce some of the plans that I have for later this year in terms of what parks I'm hoping to go to. I've done this video several years past. Of course, things always change, so please just keep that in mind. I think last year I didn't even announce like half the stuff that I ended up doing because, I mean, we went to so many cool places last year. I'm wearing my Wicker Man t-shirt, so obviously we went to Alton Towers, we went to Europa Park, Phantasialand. I think it was a total of 8 countries in Europe, and then we also went to a bunch of cool places around America such as San Francisco, Orlando, Ohio, and so many different awesome places. And so I think last year when I did this video, I didn't even end up announcing that we would be going to IAAPA or to California's Great America and Discovery Kingdom and places like that, especially the ones that happen later in the year. So what I have here is I have thought up a lot of the different parks that I want to go to and I'm hoping to visit for 2019, but I've really only thought up until the summer. So that entire fall and that time of year, I don't really know what I'll be doing. And so this is where you really want to stay tuned for the channel and the social media outlets, because I try to really post as much as I can when I'm going to the parks and where you can expect to see content at, because I always am trying to post new and exciting things from different parks around the world. And so I really am excited that once again we'll be taking things international for 2019, because 2017 we went to Canada, last year we went to Europe, and this year we're going to a pretty cool place that I think not too many people get to visit, and there's some really cool parks there. So I'm really excited to tell you guys about that in just a few minutes. But first, I want to start with the beginning of the year, and then I'll work towards the end of summer. So first thing I want to talk about is something that is happening in just a few days, because we're kicking things off with a bang, because January and February, a lot of places aren't open, and so you kind of have to think outside the box. If you're not in California, Texas, or Florida, you really kind of gotta branch out, because most places are closed. And so one of the things that is open is a park that is indoors, and a place I've always wanted to visit is the West Edmonton Mall in Alberta, Canada. And so I'm very excited that in just a few days I'll be going to Edmonton, Canada to ride Mindbender at Galaxyland. And this place, it looks so cool. This whole mall looks absolutely phenomenal. So I am really excited to bring you guys some content from the West Edmonton Mall. And that'll just be happening this month in January. And then February, I will once again be, not going out of the country. We're staying in America for this one, but I'll be hitting some parks in a bit warmer weather, because I'm going to go back to Southern California. So last February, I went to Magic Mountain and Knott's Berry Farm over a weekend. I'll be doing once again Knott's Berry Farm and Magic Mountain, but I'm also throwing in SeaWorld San Diego. This is a place that I went to in 2016 for the first time, and I have not been back since. And since then, they got Electric Eel. I don't think Tidal Twister will be open for us, but that's fine. I'm just excited to ride Electric Eel, and I will be getting on Hang Time, which I'm really looking forward to. And West Coast Racers will not be open, but I'll be able to check out the progress on that. And I think I'll probably be doing 2 days at Magic Mountain, which will be nice because I can really kind of take it easy, because that park is so big. If you do one day, you're kind of running around. So it'll be nice to kind of take my time and be able to get back on some of the awesome coasters at Magic Mountain. So that brings us to March. As usual, I try to go to Busch Gardens and Kings Dominion. That are always open in March because those are my home parks. So I'll be going to those throughout the year. And one of the things that another place that always opens in March is Dollywood. Now, we don't have an exact opening date for Wildwood Grove. It's not yet known, at least to the public, if it will be opening on time for opening day in March. If it is, then I will try to go to that opening. If it's in April, I probably won't be able to make it, but if that's the case, then I'll just go in May. But either way, I'm going to be going to Dollywood in the spring so I can go check out Wildwood Grove. And the other one that I'm going to for sure go to the opening for is Carowinds with Copperhead Strike, and that is of course their big new multi-launch coaster, and so I'm excited to go down there and check that out. So that brings us to April. Of course, that's when Lagoon opens up. I'll be going to Lagoon several times throughout the year, of course, to check out on the progress for a big upcoming project that they have going on for the 2020 season. And this is also one thing that I tried to do this past fall, but life happened. It didn't work out, and that is Colorado. I went there in 2017. Didn't get to all of the places that I could go to in Colorado, and so this year I'm actually going to try and get to more of those. I'm talking about Cave of the Winds, which I'm probably most excited about for Colorado. If you don't know what Cave of the Winds is, please look it up. That place looks amazing. Lich Gardens, gotta visit while we can, while it's still here. Lakeside, so I visited Lakeside, but it wasn't open, so I'm actually going to go and hopefully go ride something. And then Glenwood Caverns, I missed out on the crazy swing that goes out over the edge, so hopefully be able to do that this time. And so the tentative plan is to do that in April, and if for whatever reason that doesn't happen, then I'll try to push it back to the fall. But Colorado is a place that I will be going back to in 2019. So that brings us to end of April and around May. I'd love to get to the opening of Kentucky Flyer, Kentucky Kingdom. If my schedule does not allow it, then I will try to go to it sometime in May once the semester has ended and I have a bit more time. Of course, I'll be going to Kings Island and Cedar Point this year. I've gone every year since 2015. I absolutely love those parks, and so I'll be going back there again, maybe more than once. We'll see. I just don't really know at this point. This is January, and we're looking into the summer already. I've only thought so far ahead. So those are some of the things that tentatively I'm hoping to do, but I just don't know exactly when I'll be. I don't really know the dates for a whole lot of this stuff, obviously. As we get closer to the day, if you're interested in possibly being there that day, you can always shoot me a message and I'll try to help you guys out. One place that I am really excited to go to is a brand new theme park opening up in Meadowlands, New Jersey, just outside New York City, and that is the American Dream Mall with a Nickelodeon Universe theme park in it. And so I'm going to go to the opening of that if my schedule allows for it, and if not, then I will go to in May once the semester is ended, and I'm really excited to go check out all the new coasters there, especially the Takabisha clone, so that'll be pretty neat. So I'm excited to go to Nickelodeon Universe, and while I'm up there, I might go to Six Flags Great Adventure. I'll probably make it to that park at some point this year, maybe while I'm up visiting Nickelodeon Universe. If not, then I might make a separate trip up there, but again, I'm just not too sure at this point. And so that brings us to probably, let's see, that would be June. So probably going to go back to Holiday World. I haven't visited since Hollywood Nights of, that would be 2017. I loved Hollywood Nights. I'm going to try to go to again if I can. I also went to Coaster Mania this past year, and actually Hollywood Nights and Coaster Mania are usually on the same weekend, but this time they'll be on different weekends, so I'll see if I can go to both of them if I can. If not, then I'll try to do at least one of them, because those are both pretty fantastic events. But either way, I'm excited to get back to Holiday World, and one thing that I really want to do this year is do an upper Midwest trip, because I haven't really done that section of America with like Michigan's Adventure, Valley Fair. I want to go back to Six Flags Great America because of Max Force. I haven't been to Mount Olympus and Adventureland. I missed out on Monster, so it would be fun to go back to. But please note that section, I don't really have any set plans at the moment. That's just me thinking out loud that I want to hopefully do something with those parks in that region for sometime in the early summer. So please, I will keep you guys posted on that, but please, down in the comments, please don't pester me with, what day are you going to be at Valley Fair? Because really, I don't even know if I'm going. That's just me saying, oh, that'd be fun. It's something that is in my hopefully the itinerary for this year, because I would like to go to those, because the only one that I've been to in that region is really Six Flags Great America, and I guess Adventureland if you count that park in Iowa. So hopefully I'll be able to make it there, and if not, then I'm sure I'll get there eventually. But 2019, hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, is the year that we were able to do that. So that brings us to July and August, and every year I always do a big kind of road trip. So 2016 was the Great Coaster road trip. 2017 we went to Canada and all those parks in kind of the upper east section of America, and then last year we had the European Coaster Tour. Well, guys, 2019 we are once again going international. This time we are doing the Japan Coaster Tour. I'm so excited because we're going to be going to Fuji-Q, Nagashima Spyland, Universal Studios Japan, Tokyo Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea. Let's see, there's a lot of parks on here. Greenland, Cosmo World, Thunder Dolphin, Tobu Zoo. There's a bunch of cool places on here. And so I don't have the exact solid set in stone list of all of the parks in Japan that we'll be going to, but I am excited to go and check out all of these and bring you guys content from so many of these cool parks in Japan that not too many people are able to visit. So I want to be able to show you guys what these coasters are like, what these parks are like, so you can know if one day you should go and visit them and if it is worth traveling from so far away to go to. So I'm really excited for that. Again, I do not have the set dates for when that will be. I know it'll be probably end of July, early August, and I don't think I'll be releasing the exact days that we'll be there, just because I think the Japanese audience of coaster enthusiasts probably isn't as large as the European audience is. So if you happen to be in Japan at the end of July or sometime in August and you are interested in meeting up at park, just shoot me a message. I'll try to get back to you and I'll let you know. But I do not think that I'll be releasing all of the days of the Japanese coaster tour. But I really am excited to go to that part of the country. I've never been to Asia, obviously. So we'll be going pretty much from the top of Japan all the way down to the bottom, and so that is going to be crazy. I mean, the European coaster tour was pretty crazy. This is probably going to end up being about 2 weeks. European coaster tour was about 3 weeks, so it'll not be as many parks, but it will be still a lot, and it's going to be a pretty crazy experience. So I'm really excited for that. And that's really as far as I've thought for 2019. Again, that entire fall, I don't really know what's going to be happening. It'd be fun to go back to IAPA again. That's always in November. But, I mean, it's really just if my schedule allows it. Again, it's so far out in advance that I just don't know everything that'll be happening at this point in the year. So this is really what I've thought of. Again, please, guys, plans are scheduled to change, so we will see what parks we end up adding, if any end up being dropped from this list and pushed to a future day. But either way, I'm really excited about 2019, and I hope you guys are too. 2018 was probably the best year ever for Coaster Studios, and so I hope 2019 is just as fun. I mean, we're still pushing out European videos and that was back in the summer. I know a lot of you guys are asking where my top 25 is. Please just be patient. One thing I'm trying to do is get through all of the European coaster reviews, like the main coasters that everyone talks about, because what I actually want to do first before top 25 is actually rank all my favorite coasters that I rode in Europe, and eventually also my favorite parks in Europe. And so once kind of I've ranked the favorite coasters from Europe, I'll then transfer that over into the top 25, and you can see how they kind of fit in. So please be patient. It's coming, guys, although I don't know why you guys want it so bad, because every time I post it, it seems like everyone just gets mad and ends up arguing with each other. But whatever, I promise it is coming, but your patience is required. So I will get around to those, but I hope you guys have been enjoying all of the Europe content, and there will be a bunch of Japan content coming later this year. So that being said, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment below what you're really looking forward to with the channel, and if you're going to some pretty cool places this summer, I'd love to hear about it. Oh shoot, one thing I forgot. Probably going to go to Kennywood for Steel Curtain. Wow. Sorry, I didn't have that on my list. I just remembered that. Yeah, we're going to go ride Steel Curtain. Hopefully go to the opening of that. If not, I'll go sometime this summer. Wow, that's awkward. Almost forgot one of the biggest coasters opening this year. All right, Kennywood, I love you. I promise I'm going to go ride Steel Curtain this year. So, seriously, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Tell your friends. And, of course, stay tuned for more. So, thank you for watching. We'll catch you guys later.